we use the in superlative forms. وشنو superlative forms? For example, we have the adjective good. Superlative تاعها the best. Bad. Superlative تاعها the worst. Etc. The biggest, the smallest, the youngest, the most, the least. Okay? Examples. Mrs. Slimani is the best teacher I've ever had. Is a good teacher, is the best teacher. It is a superlative form. الأفضلية. In my opinion, family is the most important thing in life. What do you think? With words used as adjectives. هنا كي نحبو نوصفو and no. Okay? نسبقو لهم the adjective. To describe those nouns باش نوصفو هذه الكلمات. For example, the first, the second, the previous, the following, the next, the last, the same, the only. نستعملوهم when they appear before nouns. Let's have examples to understand more. Neil Armstrong is the first person to walk on the moon. عندنا person. Person is the noun. سبقتها the adjective first. The first person. So هو من الأوائل who walked on the moon. When is the next presidential election? So election is the noun. سبقتها next presidential. Here the adjective, the next presidential. Because we have only one next presidential that is coming. اللي راهي جاية. Hurry up or you are going to miss the last bus. Bus is the noun. The adjective تاعها last. Friends have the same interests. Interest is the noun, so the same is the adjective of interests. We use the also with names of musical instruments. The guitar, the violin, the piano, the harmonica, the saxophone. Examples. Amanda plays the guitar. Is the violin easy to learn? We cannot say Amanda plays a guitar, but we say the guitar, okay? To talk about scientific inventions like the digital camera, the telephone, the bicycle, the telescope. Example, the telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. We cannot say a telephone was invented, but we say, since it is an invention, اختراع, so we say the telephone was invented. Okay? To talk about body parts, كيكش ما يصير لهم. Normally, we usually use possessive forms كما my, your, his, her. Okay? Examples. The suspect was shot in the back while running from the police. ما قلناش in his back بصح we said in the back. I was standing by the side of the road when a tennis ball hit me in the eye. قاستني في العين. Okay? Hit me in the eye. احنا على بالنا بلي all country and capital names do not take an article. ما عندهمش articles such as Canada, Algeria, Tunisia, Paris, Algiers, London. Okay, هادو ما نسبقوا لهم aucun article. Examples. I'm going to Paris on a business trip next week. He lives in Algeria. مع ذلك there are exceptions. كاين استثناءات when we put the before places. مثلا the United States, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, the Philippines. هادو نسبقوا لهم the. Okay. ثاني نسبقوا the with some regions بعض المناطق. For example, the Middle East, الشرق الأوسط, the Arab world, the Baltics, the Balkans. In the formal forms, we use the. For example, instead of saying Algeria, we say the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Instead of saying Russia, we say the Russian Federation. Instead of saying Saudi Arabia, we say the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. With names of seas, oceans and others كما rivers نسبقوا لهم the. For example, we have the Red Sea, the Rhine, the River Thames. هنايا we must have the because it's like a proper noun. Okay, c'est un nom propre. The Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea. For mountain ranges, for example, the Himalayas, the Alps. For island groups, the West Indies, the British Isles. For deserts, the Sahara, the Kalahari Desert. For hotels, the Renaissance Hotel, the Sheraton. For theaters, the Sydney Opera House, the Algerian National Theatre Mahidin Bashtarzi. For museums, we say the Louvre, the National Mujahid Museum, okay, etc. So هادو نسبقوا لهم the before. Saudi Arabia is a country in the Middle East. The Alps are the largest mountain range in Europe. We stayed at the Morjan Hotel when we visited Saida. So, هنايا you consider وين درنا the كما the Middle East, the largest mountain range, the Morjan Hotel, right? We add the with family names. We have the plus family name plus s to refer to a family as a single group. For example, we live next door to the Smiths. The family name is Smith. Okay, so we added the and s, the Smiths. The Salhis have invited us to their son's wedding. So Salhi is the family name. So here we are referring them as one single group. عائلة واحدة. للتعميم, we use the to generalize, to talk about people or things generally. وعندنا the plus the adjective to give us a group. هنايا we use the singular countable noun. For example, the rich people, the poor people, the unemployed people, the elderly people. Okay? Examples: the small business owner faces more competition today than ever before. This is for singular. In the plural form, we say small business owners face more, face it means يواجه, more competition today than ever before. The second example, the blue whale is the largest animal on the planet. Plural, blue whales are the largest animals on the planet. We use the with nationalities. Okay, so here we refer people who live in these countries. For example, Algeria, we say the Algerians. Japan, the Japanese. So هنا نهضروا على people who live in these countries. China, the Chinese, the French, the British, the English, the Irish, the Portuguese, the Swiss. هنايا رانا نهضروا على the nationality and not the language. Okay? Examples. The Algerians are very generous folks. The Japanese are very polite people. Informica. Join me and let's practice English all together in Informica. See you around.